Hello everyone, and welcome to another little brief video I'm doing real quick. This time around I'm going to try making up a little bit right about there. This time around it's on a little thing I've made here. I'm going to mute that. On a little thing I've made here. What it is basically is a water elevator, really dope one, where if you're on soul sand, it pushes you right up, right? Oh, that's loud. I'm going to turn that down. Let's turn it down to 50. It pushes you up real high, right? Real fast. Great. But there's also magma, and magma sucks you down. Also sucks you down pretty freaking fast. And the only problem is if you stand on it, you hurt. But if you shift on it, when you shift on it, you don't hurt, which is also really great. So it's kind of just like, gotta be quick or hold shift. But yeah, it's great. And so you press a button, and it switches, and it's dope, and it pushes you right up. Look at that. Instant. It's like, it's not as fast or efficient as like an underportal elevator to use in short little distances like this, like I did on my old vanilla world from 1.12. But this is like way cooler, and they added this in 1.13, and I haven't played 1.13 yet. This is 1.14, and it's still a thing in 1.14, obviously. But this is really cool. But just to do this takes a lot more than you think. Let me show you over in the creative world real quick. And now we are here in the creative world. These two items right here, two machines, are basically the same, but also different. I'm going to show you this one real quick first. So this is an opened, flattened out more view of what's going on here. So you got the two blocks, the soul sand and the magma block. And so when you hit the button, a bunch of stuff happens and they switch. So many T flip-flops basically. Many different kinds of T flip-flops. That shouldn't happen. Yeah, I didn't burn any redstone. Or get rid of any. Whatever. This is basically what happens. Press a button. Flip-flop. Moves this redstone block forward and back in these two directions. And then that turns a pulsar, which I then make into a longer, using the ticks from this repeater to basically simulate a button. So basically what I'm doing is allowing this thing to go back and forth with two switches. And then using the pulsar and the repeaters to basically simulate two different buttons. I could put a button here and a button here and manually do it myself, and it'll act this way. This is basically allowing me to use two buttons, but with one button. If you look, now it's on that side, and now it activates those two repeaters. Over here, I hit the button, then it activates those two repeaters, which then tells the pistons which order to fire in. If you look, one's set to long, one's set to short, and the short tells that piston to fire first, the long one tells that piston to fire second, and it goes the opposite with this route, and that allows these to successfully move around. And that's basically the design going on here. This is the exact same thing, but just like shrinked really well and kind of optimized in terms of the wiring. The same stuff is going on here. I just have a second button on top as well as one on the bottom, and they do the exact same thing. You just do the exact same thing. The wiring is just more scrunched up, like if you tell. I have this instead of it more opened with them each going in their own direction. Bit more optimization and just the distance, you know, squished everything is, and it still runs pretty well. I don't know why, but this doesn't cause anything with the piston in this position, but in my survival world, we had to lay it out differently, where instead the redstone had to run by the piston like this, so it doesn't cause a bud. I don't know why, but in creative, this isn't causing a bud. If anyone knows why, please tell me why this doesn't cause a bud in creative. It's really annoying. But yeah, that's basically what's going on over here behind the scenes. This is the really cool behind the scenes to just that really simple switch. It's kind of funny to me how that little switch takes all of this to work, but you know what? I love that it does, and I don't care if there's a better way to do it, because this was my way. I figured it out all on my own, and I'm used to playing with little mods that just make redstoning easier with computers and all that, but going back to vanilla like this with all the updates they've been doing is really nice. And I really approve of all this stuff. So yeah, Yeah, if you need to make an elevator, make it with this, because this is like so much cooler. And don't make two. Oop. Don't make two. Don't make one here and then one here, and one go down and one go up. No, make them the same. I could have easily just made two. Just did not have them switch, but that's boring. Story of the video: don't be boring.